Hey, what's up guys? The Evolved Musketeer just blasted her way into the Clash Royale arena. After dropping 2 Musketeers, the third one is evolved. She spawns in with 3 bullets that have unlimited range. She can hit any troop or building in the arena as long as they're directly in front of her. No matter how far away, they're never safe. Her long-range ability targets troops or buildings, but it doesn't target towers. But it can go through towers to target units behind it. The Evolved Musketeer pairs perfectly with Balloon Cycle decks. This deck has been played in the top 200 with only one evolution with Evolved Skeletons. Since it was capable of beating the best players in the game with only one evolution, I can't imagine how good this got. When opponents try to counter balloons with buildings, wizards, and inferno dragons, they'll get sniped down by the Musketeer evolution from a distance. Let's evolve into a Musketeer maniac, blast down our opponents, and assert dominance. And massive Musketeer love to everyone that's supporting the channel with creator code SirTag. Here we go, combatente. I don't even know what that is, but it's probably combat in a different language. So maybe he'll be speaking our language and spamming directly into our Musketeer. That's my love language, donating me positive elixir trades. So I'm going to cycle my Muskie in the back, and fortunately for us, we get that in our starting hand. So it's always great to get a positive elixir trade and then also get counter push with a card. And especially if it's an evolution that we haven't played before. Oh, come on, man. Why do you have to ruin nice things? Okay, so at least we can cycle a miner on defense. We got the double M's, the miner, and the Musketeer on the map, and they both are vanishing. But this miner, we might be able to protect with a Barbarian Barrel. I like the way that we're rolling with this. I'm going to snowball as well to dishevel his stuff and then shovel it down with the miner. Didn't really get any real damage, but we can go Skellies in the back, go cannon immediately. It will be able to shut down all of these guards. I believe he doesn't get a hit. Because if he did, then the balloon would be able to one-tap the cannon, and then it would go directly towards the tower. But because the guard didn't get the shot, the cannon stayed alive at a sliver of health, enabling us a pretty decent defense there. Also, I'm going to snowball back the mini P.E.K.K.A if we can hit it. Very nice. Wait, there's a Valkyrie there. What was I thinking? I was like, maybe the Musketeer can lock on the tower, and that just was a very far cry from what happened. So I'm going to try to use Evolved Skeletons here. I don't see any other real way of defending this. Let's see if he goes in for a small spell. If not, I think he might still have to defend, maybe? I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that horde of skeletons coming at me. So yeah, of course he's going to defend. He could balloon me. I don't know if he wants to do that. Let's cycle Musketeer, but I really don't want to. I want to use that on offense to break down a building or an Inferno Dragon like that. Oh, yo, test it for science. Let's go. All right, how does this do against Inferno Dragon? Does it kill? Probably not. Yeah, just barely not, but it did do a ton of damage. Even if you lightning, you're in a bad spot now. The Musketeer sniping the majority of the Inferno Dragon enables us an opportunity to go for a balloon. Oh, too soon, too soon. He did the same thing to me. But we have the ability to go in for a snowball here. No, we don't even need to. It's going to just get death damage, which isn't bad. I'd rather conserve my elixir. Yo, that was such a big difference. The Musketeer difference, guys. Doing the Inferno Dragon for the positive elixir trade enabled us this opportunity. So as long as I can defend this with a miner and then an ice golem, please. Yes, and he tornadoed it, but he's not going to get any damage. Let's freaking go. Evolved Musketeer put in work there. Genuinely, whenever I've been playing the card, I haven't been able to find that many opportunities to outplay the opponent and get positive elixir trades to win the match. But specifically in this balloon deck, it enables different type of opportunities because, like, let's say you're playing against a Hog Rider deck and you have Mega Knight. You will always Mega Knight on top of the Hog Rider and you'll kill it, and it'll feel awful for the Hog Rider player. But if you're playing against something that's like P.E.K.K.A or Mega Knight, you won't be able to break through with the Musketeer because the Musketeer does nothing. If you're running Balloon, you'll get buildings or Inferno Dragons or Wizards. The Musketeer can snipe and get you value. So running 2.6, I don't think is the play with the Evolved Musketeer. It's Balloon all the way. The Balloon will bait out cards that you can counter with the Musketeer, giving you a straightforward pathway to success. So if you're trying to break through Evolved Mega Knights or P.E.K.K.As with Evolved Musketeers, you're going to be facing L's all day. Hey, we got a game against Alfonso. I feel like he's an Italian sir. I might be entirely incorrect, but he might be my long-lost brother. Okay, whoa, dude, chill. If I had Snowball plus Skeletons, that would fully finish off the Hog Rider with literally no damage and a +1 elixir trade. And I would cycle closer to my evolution, but no such luck. We are now down in the dumps with our opponent hammering through with the Hog Rider on my tower and putting himself in a really awesome position where he's up 1,400 damage. All right, dude. He's got the fists in his like clan name, or I guess his regular name. So he's just getting fistful of value out here. I think I can snowball, maybe secure some skeletons if we're lucky. If not, then as long as we kill the wizard, I'm a bit happy here. Ooh, great recruits. That's one of those cards that people either love or love to hate. Personally, I love playing them and hate playing against them. So I see both sides. I'm going to go in for a Ice Golem here and then get back to a Snowball. I like using Ice Golem to block things. Like sometimes the Hog Rider is like, get out of my way. It's trying to reach the tower. And the Ice Golem's like, chill, dude. Calm down. We're out here just like meandering towards the tower in the slowest possible way. It doesn't do damage. It's just like tickles things. He logged to kill that. That's weird. That's such a weird strategy. Wasting a log there? Oh, he's got log and zap. He doesn't care. Makes sense, bro. Oh, all right. Well, watch the Evolved Musketeer against the Knight. It doesn't do that much. Like, I think it will actually get a hit on my tower, maybe. Ooh, never mind. All right, so regular Musketeer would not have killed that as quick. And it would have gotten a hit on my tower. Or it would have hit the regular Musketeer, because obviously you wouldn't cycle the Musketeer if it's regular behind your tower, because you'd be scared of it getting damage on your tower. So you would cycle in the middle, and then you take damage on the Musketeer instead. But I didn't do that. All right, we're going to go Ice Golem plus maybe a Snowball for feeling it. I don't think so. I think the cannon placement was ideal, so to spend any extra elixir here. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe. Ooh, that was a bit bad. All right, you know what? No Inferno Dragon in his hand, and he also went and cycled a log. He's going to be down a little bit. What the? Genuinely, what is this deck? So if you're unaware, the Snowball does not kill the Wizard Shield, which is horrible for me. Like, very annoying. But as long as we get balloon death damage, it's a vibe. If you don't Snowball, then you're not going to be able to break through, because the way that it works, if you guys are unaware, Snowball plus one shot of the balloon will actually end up killing the cannon in one shot with the balloon hit. So it's important to realize that interaction. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a bunch of elixir. So how do I win this? Probably go here and then like Miner on the cannon so we can kill the cannon. I need a shot on the cannon. Like, that's the only way. Unless he missed the cannon. There's no way though, right? That's crazy that he missed the cannon. Let's go. Yo, our balloon is a bashful brother. I love it. I love it. All right, he's going to Hog Rider me. So I'm still in contention to winning this game. It's just like kind of crazy at this point. We have a lot of health to work with on the other side. So maybe we can do one of these. Snowball that back. As long as we can kill the Hog Rider, then I think we're okay. I'm going to Musketeer here too. I'm so scared. I don't think I have to worry that much about the other side. I can just go for an Ice Golem and then go in for a Musketeer to go in. It's sniping the Wizard! It didn't hit the Knight. It went straight onto the Wizard. That was wonderful. What the heck just happened? That was insane. Oh my gosh. Evolved Musketeer built different sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, you know? All it needs to do is sometimes for me. It makes me happy that way. All right, we're going to go for Skellies. He's going to zap on the left, most likely. We can go Cannon. 420 on his tower, but he's not chilling. Oh, my goodness. We're going to Snowball. Come on, push the Knight away. Let's go, Miner. Shovel us to success. One more slap. All right, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. We can go in for a Cannon, though. And then Miner, and then Snowball and win. Knight win. Let's go. That was an elite level of trollery by our Evolved Musketeer, somehow hitting the wonderful Wizard on the right. Man, I feel like once you understand the mechanics of the Musketeer evolution to a higher degree, this card has some serious firepower. Yo, dude's got a Musketeer and Magnite in the banner. He's got the O clan. I wonder if he's going to be super surprised by our strats. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to surprise him with our Musketeer and Miner combination. The thing about this deck, compared to all the other ones, this deck literally was played in the top 200 without any extra evolution besides the skeletons. That was it. That was the only thing that was played in this deck. So if y'all are wondering why this deck is so good with the Evolved Musketeer, it didn't even have any other evolutions and it was still functioning at a pretty high capacity. Bro, who does that? You predicted my life right there. That's insane. All right, you know what? Screw you. How about you take a little bit of chill pill? All right, yeah. Stop that, Inferno Dragon. You criminal scoundrel. All right, we're in a good spot. Obviously, that was peak brain rot, cycling a lightning like that. That was insane. I wasn't ready for that strategy. Like, my brain rotted from his brain rot play. And I'm a huge fan of doing dumb stuff like that. I do a lot of dumb plays all the time, to the point that I can't even commentate English correctly. As you guys were saying, I was like saying doing, and I just wasn't able to say it. Oh, I think that was going to hit the tower because the Mega Knight was mid-air jumping. There was no way we were targeting the Mega Knight. We were 100%, 1,000,000,000% targeting other stuff. We're targeting the tower, most likely. All right, we're going to go Ice Golem so it doesn't jump. Don't get any ideas here, Mr. Mega Knight man. Oh, wait. Watch. We're going to hit the Muskie, right? Does it? It doesn't retarget, though. Oh my gosh, bro. When it runs out of the range, it just doesn't hit the Musketeer anymore because the Musketeer waddled to the left. So then it started to target nothing because nothing was in its power shot range. Oh. Mother Witch, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Usually, you know, the Mother Witch is always going to be yapping and telling everyone else that they're not doing the right stuff. She's a parent after all, right? But I think she needs some parental guidance there. She wasn't targeting the right thing. She didn't know what she wanted in life and she was failing. She had no direction despite being at the age of 80. You know, you would have thought that she would have thought things through a little bit more. I don't know. Anyway, we have to defend this Mega Knight with all of our might. This is going to be extremely scary. Oh, it just got even more scary and hairy. That is great. We love that. We eat that up for breakfast. Thanks, man. Thanks for the awesome lightning. All right, you know what? We can just cycle Musketeers like candy, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. Right? It ain't going to be that bad for us. Go for a snowball and say, no way, sir. Wait, can we kill the Musketeer? What if we just do one of these? Bada boom, bada bing, bro. Daddy. Goodbye. Oh, yes. This is incredible. All right, we're not doing that much damage to the Mega Knight. That is definite unfortunate sequence. All right, we're gonna snowball here, going for our evolved skeletons. I wonder if we're able to multiply our way through. Doesn't really matter that much if we just minor cycle, right? We'll be chilling. We can get skeletons down here, and even if he decides to go in for something crazy, he's gonna end up losing that interaction because we can minor, and then we will win with minor cycle. Yes, the Mega Knight on minors. Imagine doing that. Couldn't be me, brother. What if we roll through and just keep his Mega Knight back? And he can't do anything. He's just looking at the miner, chipping away, having a field day. I love it. Who would have thought miner would be such a fantastic win condition at subtly chipping your opponent's towers down? Especially when your opponent has like Electro Wizard to reset it and big cards like Mega Knight to jump on it every time. But since this deck exudes such extreme pressure with the balloons in front of the tower and the evolved Musketeers, the opponents don't have elixir to deal with the miner and that at the same time. If you constantly keep up offense, you'll be able to reliably finish off games with miner and snowball. The Headless Horseman. This guy is really out of fashion, you know? Halloween is come and gone, but we can head on over to his tower with our miner and shovel up some damage. Dishing out some damage there always feels good. I like the fact that he's cycling a fisherman in the back because that gives me the ability to use my balloon with a lot more confidence, knowing that he really hates ground cards. So I'm going to cycle my cannon here, and then I can pull the Mega Knight back. Okay, Mega Knight just jumping all over the place. I don't know what the Mega Knight wants to do, but the Mega Knight does not want to be near me. We're not friends. He's just like, Jake, I kind of don't like going and running right into cannons. And I understand that. I understand that predicament. All right, this is not ideal. I think that hits my tower, like 99% sure. Yep. I wish I had like snowballed the Ram Rider back a little bit more. I also wish it went towards the cannon. Nothing worked out the way I wanted, but there is something that we can do. We can go Ice Golem, figure out when the Ram Rider is out of cycle, and then protrude through with the balloon. That's likely the best option here. Also, since he's done a lot of damage on the right side, he's going to be more likely to continuously cycle stuff there. So if he does a terrible play, like cycles an anti-air card, like an Inferno Dragon, we definitely go other side. So I might go Balloon plus Miner and then get him an Inferno Dragon on this. Yo, I just made a prediction. Oh my gosh, that was sick. I knew we did Inferno Dragon because a lot of these players will have Mega Knight with Inferno Dragon to counter P.E.K.K.A.s. But because of that, I was able to make a good decision and posture in a position where I could Miner. So then the Miner would catch the Inferno Dragon. Then I'm going to go Ice Golem so the Fisherman locks onto that. And then I can go for Skeletons afterward, and hopefully they multiply just long enough so we can distract and then get a Barbarill in case he goes in for another small spell on the Skeletons. I didn't trust him. I can't let the Inferno Dragon lock on my tower, so I had to go Barbarill there. So if you guys are wondering how to win this matchup, it isn't easy. It's actually really bad. It's super bad. But we might be able to activate King Tower with this Evolved Bomber, so let's roll with that. Let's go here. Miner lets meander and activate the King. Yes, sir. That's awesome. All right, we're going to cycle the Musketeer in the back left. Could have also cycled in the same side as the Fisherman, but it is what it is. Go Ice Golem Cannon. Want to make sure that it gets pushed for sure, for sure. We got to go Skeletons here and a Snowball. Does the Fisherman die? I actually don't know. Asking for a friend. Oh, wow. He really didn't want that to work out well for me. Anyway, I think we're in a good spot. I mean, we can go for Peak Brain Rot again. Just Snowball on the Inferno Dragon. Guarantee that we get something here, right? Anything, please, bro. Just some death damage. Just some little bit of love. All right, if our Inferno Dragon counter is still here, we can go for another balloon. That's another beautiful thing about this deck. Even though it doesn't have a champion, you can posture in a position where you can cycle balloons like a madman. So I do enjoy that. I'm going to wait for the Inferno Dragon to lock on the balloon. Then I'm going to go in for the snowball because I don't want to waste any time. I really want to maximize the damage I can get on the tower. That should be 2 hits. So if you snowball too early, the Inferno Dragon doesn't ramp up. You want the Inferno Dragon to ramp up, barely start to do a little bit of damage, then you snowball it and reset it all again. And then the opponent's screwed because they have 0 damage on your balloon. All right, the games today have been fire. Honestly, I cannot believe that the evolution is working this well. It took me a while to understand how to play it, and still I'm figuring it out as I go. This might be one of those evolutions that no one understands for like about a couple of weeks. And even then, I think that the casual players that have been playing it for like months might still be playing it incorrectly for a long time. For instance, I don't know if y'all remember, but Magic Archer used to be called like the highest skill card deck in the game. I don't know, like you play Magic Archer and people were like, wow, you're so good. And then the placement started to become like more so commonplace. Then everyone's like, oh, this card needs a nerf. It's too easy to play because it got figured out and optimized. And then they did nerf it. So it's one of those things where I think the card was balanced as it was. It's just people just got really good with the card. Maybe the Evolved Musketeer, if it gets another big buff, would be way too broken for the game. But if it gets a small buff, I think that would be okay. I would personally be in the camp of giving it some like reload speed where after it shoots its 3 shots, it deserves to like reload after like 20 seconds on the map or something. So then you can still get value out of it later on. I want it to feel really impactful because sometimes I'll make predictions on top of bomb towers. And then, sure, I'll predict a bomb tower with my Evolved Musketeer, but I can't break through with a balloon and a Evolved Musketeer. And then it's like, I used a 4 elixir evolution that I cycled 2 cards for, and then it didn't break through and win me the game. It's just it's a bad feeling then, because Evolved Skeletons for 1 elixir, it's counter everything, right? Also, I should have snowballed that. That was a big misplay on my end, but it is what it is. He can't cycle anything really in the middle right now, which is funny. I would love to see him try. So this Evolved Musketeer also applies pressure in a point where we know that he has to cycle things in the middle here. So maybe there would be like a play where you have the, like, right down the middle locked up. So then they have to drop things here, and then you could drop prediction spells where, you know, they're more likely to drop their units because the Evolved Musketeer would snipe everything from a distance. That could be another cool play. Also, we're looking in a really bad spot right now. I think I can maybe defend this. It's just hard to say. Try to get another Ice Golem down to pull everything off to the side and say goodbye to our elixir. All right, we're going to go Snowball here. Evolve Skeletons on top of the P.E.K.K.A. Maybe get a Barbarrel down here on top of the Evolved Bomber. Hopefully not lose the game. All right, we're not dead, so that's cool. I consider that a small win. It might not be great, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to go for this. Go in for a cannon as well to go and keep our Musketeer alive a little bit longer. Great range on our opponent's end. Smart decision. He's actually a pretty good player, honestly. Like, straight up, like, not made many misplays. Our Musketeer will put in some work. And then we can maybe do something else. But, man, this is tough. I think that this balloon needs to do a lot. Like, it definitely needs to get more than 1 shot. And it did not. That's rough. That's rough, my dudes. Go Ice Golem. Maybe go for an Evolved Musketeer. Go Balloon. He kind of predicted us a little bit, but it didn't work out that well for him. Maybe we can go Barbarrel to kill the Bomber and then counter everything with Skeletons. Then he doesn't get on top of our Muskie. The Balloon's doing a lot. Wait. If we just keep up the pressure on the right side, we could win the game. Like, straight up. Not even going to fib. Like, let's just, like, cycle some Muskies. Go in for probably a Miner here. Snowball afterward, because we don't want to go directly into that with a Balloon. I think that would be a bad play. Barbarrel here. Likely clean this up with Evolved Skeletons. Please don't rage me. Oh, you got me. You got me so good there, bro. I'm so toast. We have to snowball this, and then the Musketeer needs to stay alive, and it does! Oh my goodness, that was me clenching at my fullest. I had no idea if that was going to work. All right, we have to go Ice Golem. Bad arrows on his end. Actually, a slight mess up on his end for sure. We can go Balloon now, because he used his Ram Rider. He's going to have to go for Goblinstein, and I don't think he's able to stop that. He might have to Lightning. He's definitely got a Lightning. Snowball, please just give me death damage. Miner again. Yes! Let's go! I cannot believe we defended that huge P.E.K.K.A. push to the left side and came back for the dub. Opposite lane pressure for the win. Crazy matches today. I don't think the Evolved Musketeer put in that much work in the last one, but in the earlier ones, she was the MVP for sure, and actually secured us a couple wins that I don't know if we would have otherwise gotten. That being said, if you stack her up 1-to-1 to the best evolutions in the game like Evolved Skeletons and P.E.K.K.A, she doesn't even come close. She's a middle-of-the-road card that's really fun to play, and she works incredibly well in this stack. Can definitely create game-winning opportunities without being beyond broken. Good job from Clash Royale. This is the first evolution that I've seen in a while that I actually liked. Shoot the like button if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.